Hey everyone, Carter here. The video I have for you today, we're going to take a closer look at this beautiful Pimped Strider SnG. This video is kind of for those that want to see a little bit more of this knife, maybe a little bit more explanation on what was done with it, and also for people that maybe didn't catch the unboxing or didn't want to watch the whole unboxing. So this is basically the knife in a little bit more detail, a little bit more discussion. So what we have here is a Strider SnG production knife that has been what's commonly referred to as pimped by a fellow YouTuber, forum guy, all-around knife lover and enthusiast and pimper, Tuffthumbz, aka Jeff. He's been doing pimp work, doing scales and things like that for a really long time, and he's also kind of increased his game recently by doing some more in-depth stuff, kind of like this, and then his own personal line of knives, both friction folders and frame locks that he's been working on. I've had a few things done by him. This is by far my favorite, probably just because it's my latest, but absolutely amazing piece of work here. So this started off as just a regular SnG. Had a Ranger green scale, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was tiger striped with flamed titanium. It was in somewhat rough shape, nothing major in terms of damage, but the finish had worn off and stuff because I had kind of not been super baby handling with it. So I sent it to him to basically just do a refinish. And Tuffthumbz, being the artist that he is, really wanted to do something special for me. And that's what kind of started this whole journey. Let's take a look at what we have going on with this knife. It is just really, really cool. Let's start with this side. First, we have the scale here. So obviously this scale's been replaced with marbled carbon fiber, as you can see there. Jeff really loves to use this stuff. You don't see it all that often, and it just looks amazing. It's slightly contoured. Well, actually, moderately contoured. I mean, it's got a good contour to it. I really like that. So it's kind of like the CC version as opposed to the Lego version, which it originally was. You also have a gear pattern carbon fiber backspacer right here. Just really goes well with the scale. I like that. The pivot has been bronzed. So I believe he does that with a little torch. Heat bronzes it. I think he takes the finish off somehow as well. This side we have the titanium side. It has been blocked off with his rope pattern that you can see right there. And I like it because it's kind of subdued. It's not over the top. It kind of just looks like a gunmetal blue, kind of slightly purplish type thing. So he has blocked it off somehow with some sort of, I assume, liquid in this rope pattern, and then anodized the titanium. He's also put on this really cool tiki guy on the pocket clip. I'm not sure how he gets that on there, but it is cool. I've never seen him do that before. I really like it. Hardware's been done. Looks like it's lightly bead blasted. I could be wrong, but it's definitely been worked, and it looks really nice with that anodize. Now the coup de grace on this knife, and probably the most obvious thing, is the Wharncliffe blade. So this started off as a regular drop point blade, and I believe Jeff cut it down to the Wharncliffe shape, basically by just going from the tip to where this blade stop sharpening choil is right here. And then I think he also reprofiled it and thinned it down to make it really nice and thin behind this edge here. And it is sharp. It's really nice and sharp. You also have a really nice variation on his acid wash, stone wash. This one has almost like a marble looking finish to it. So it's a little different than what you usually see with the scratches. So I'm not sure how he does that, but that looks amazing. And this knife is just something special. I really, really like that. I'm a big fan of Wharncliffe blades, as is, and I think it just looks perfect on this SnG. Could not be happier with this knife. Really could not be happier. This has been through a couple different incarnations with different ideas Jeff wanted to try out, and this one by far is my favorite. And I liked them all, but this one, just everything works so well. You know, nothing's out of place, nothing pops out at you like it doesn't belong. Just a really, really great job. And more importantly, everything done to this knife leaves it 100% functional. There's nothing done to this knife that makes it, you know, less usable. If anything, it's actually a little bit more usable, possibly, depending on your needs with the Wharncliffe blade. But just awesome. When you see pieces like this, you know, I know some people have varying opinions on knife pimping. You know, some people are for it, some people are against it. But when you see one executed like this, I mean, you can't help but, you know, admire the work. I mean, it's just really nice. Really well done. All right, guys, that's it. Just a quick, closer look, somewhat quick, at the my Pimped SnG. Man, I mean, if you saw this, you would think it was a Strider custom. I mean, there's a few giveaways. Strider customs don't. I've never seen one with an acid stonewash. But what I mean is, you know, that it's that well put together and thought out and fits together well enough that it doesn't look like it's done by another person. It looks like the designer of the knife carried on with the additions, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. I don't know where I'm going with that. It just looks really cool. I really like it. All right, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here. I'll be doing some more videos later.